So this one is going to be another quick one because I have things to do and I procrastinated too much today. I know a friend of mine had asked about doing brows. There is a video that probably once this one posts will be uploaded, but it hasn't yet, and I did my brows in that one. I did a little bit different than the way that I did them in the video that did post, so I just want to go ahead and show what I had done for that one. So I've already put my moisturizer on, everything. Next I'm just going to go in with this primer. It's just a prototype, just like a regular silicone primer. So I'm going to pop that on. Again, I do like putting foundation on at least a little bit near my brows just because it makes it stick a little bit better. So, and pardon my disorganization. If I'm completely organized, it's disorganized and I don't like fixing it again. So I'm just going to go ahead and not too much, but enough just so that it'll stick. Okay, one good thing to know about, if you want your brows to be a certain way, you have to have them shaped a certain way. So mine, if you notice, they seem really thin, like a little straight line. The thing is, if I let mine grow in, they will be really fat and I have a straight across brow. So I have to shape them so I have it thicker here and then it goes up to here. I've done it before where I've done them really high arched. Like I literally will have like 3 hairs here. I'd like to do the laminating again because when they're laminated, this part here will stand up, so it'll give me that higher shape. I like them to be up and a little bit more full, just considering the fact that I do have this forehead here. You're born with it, whatever. Okay, so you just want to take a little spoolie. I know this one's kind of nasty, but I mean, honestly, I'm sure everybody's stuff is nasty. Next, I'm going to do the same color that I had done in the Bombshell makeup look. This is the Anastasia Brow Powder in Chocolate. And this color here in real life actually looks like a little more red, like a little auburn-ish. But once it's on, and because my brows are so dark and my hair, well, it's lightened, it kind of helps out, because if I do them too dark, they're really dark. So again, this is my favorite little brush. It's the one that came with the Naked Smokey palette. This one actually has the name on it. So the Naked Smokey, you can use any little blender brush with the little tip like that. But I like this because you can go in, I used to do them with just this little guy, but what happens is you'll get a really sharp line. So if you want a really sharp line, or if you want to spend the time drawing in little hairs, that's fine too. This kind of diffuses it a little bit. So if you just kind of go in, I'm going to bring this over. Oh, I don't have my light on my mirror, and it makes it look a little blue, but that's what I got. Don't mind my honky setup. All right, so dabbing in, and what I'll do, because I'm missing hairs here, and can't go in too far because I don't like it, just kind of just pack it in. And I like doing steps, so I'll do a step on one side and then move to the other side, because if you just do one, and then once you get into the hairs, you want to kind of brush it. So pack it and then brush it. That went a little outside my boundaries, but that's okay. One thing is, you can always clean it up with a little bit of foundation or concealer, whatever you want to use. So in the hairs here, in the thicker part, it's kind of like a pack and drag. Now once you get to where your actual arch is, so I kind of have one a little bit. My left brow is more pronounced. So if you see right here, that little guy there, he's pretty much where you want the height to be. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to stamp it in. And then we want to make sure this is diffused again. And then just drag it down to meet that first line that you made. Again, now I have to look this way because this one, my arch is actually kind of missing. So sometimes I'll do it too far over to the right and sometimes I'll do it too far over to the left, so it doesn't really match. I mean, I know brows are sisters, not twins, but on the same hand, we want them to kind of look a little bit even. So same idea, we're going to come over and we're going to stamp them. And try not to do this because then when you do that, it's going to change the whole shape of everything. So since this brow sits lower, I have to go higher to overcompensate for it. So that's why I remove more hairs here. So I'm going to go a little bit higher with the stamp. Oh, I wish you could see the right eye more on this. I just have to sit weird. Okay, and then, and you don't want to drag this way because you don't want to go against the hairs and have it like splashing up. It looks like that's a little, oh, see? So it'll look like it's a little higher, but in all actuality, it's not. Your mind likes to play tricks on you. So what I had done for the previous makeup look, I stopped here with this guy, then I went in with the Anastasia 7B, dipped into the same color, and then for the tail, I'm going to go underneath and just draw that sharp line. And then I'm going to take it from here, and we're going to make him sharp. You have to keep in mind the curvature of your face because I have a bone here that sticks out, but it's a bump, so then it goes flat. So if I don't keep in mind the curvature of my face, it's going to go a little odd. I'm going to go under here and just kind of straighten him out a little bit. That one wayward hair, he got like crazy the other day too. And I was pissed because when I took the photo, all I see is that one hair and it made me so mad. I was like, really, dude? You're going to be like in my way? Just dip in as you need to. Sometimes if you put enough powder on, you don't need to dip in again. Now I'll tell you, just going by that, this is a little thicker here than this side. So what I'll do is I'll kind of push it up, just drag the powder, and then bring it out. And then just kind of trace over, see what you need to do, little fixes to kind of even stuff out. I can already tell these aren't going to be perfect like the other day, but again, sometimes you think they're not going to be and you're like, oh wow. Alright, so I like a really sharp line underneath. What I'll do is, this is my trusty little brush. It's the L'Oreal Dream Match Lumi, their concealer. When the concealer's gone, I used a brush because it is flat and I can point it and it stays. And it's just the right width. So what I like to do, I'll take my P. Louise base. Little goes a long way. Literally that much. I'm still getting used to like the showing and the lighting. Okay. So just, I dip both sides and just dip it just like this. And then I won't start from the front because you don't want a big glob of product right here. You want to start here. It's easier to blend in a bigger area. So what I'll do, if you can't see this one, you'll see it on this one. I'll just kind of go under and very, very lightly. It's kind of like when you're coloring in the lines. You just want to color right underneath it. So now that I dragged that side, this side that I loaded is already loaded. Start here, because again, you want the majority of the product in the biggest area. And then drag it. And if it picks some of the brown up, that's okay, because it just didn't turn white. You can kind of sort of see it, maybe. Yeah. So when I turn that mirror off, now my camera's adjusting weird because this is in my face. This turned a little peach, but that's okay. It's peach. No big deal. Same thing. I'm going to load it back up. And I'm going to go in on my left eye and start right under the arch. Oh, good. You can see that. Awesome. And you don't want to touch the hair, and you don't want to touch the shadow you did, unless it's shadow that's kind of out of the lines. See, right here, I got some guys that are out of the lines. They're the ones, I turn my brush again, they're the ones I want to get. And then drag that. And then with this, I could take the tip and do some detail work. Okay, just got a text. Okay. So they look good to me. Underneath, this one looks like it's arching a little more than this one. So if that's the case, I'm going to go in with a little bit more. And I'm just going to go right where I saw that arch needed to be. Even if it's on the hairs now, it's okay, because we're trying to create the illusion. Nobody's going to look like that close into your eyebrow and be like, you got some stuff on your brow hairs. And even now, I will kind of do this just so I can get up in there and get that higher arch. Better. One thing that I noticed was they're crooked. Where is my brush? Oh. So looking in the camera, I can see this. Perfect. See, my brows go that way, so it's literally the tiniest bit. But what happens is, in pictures, it looks like it's wonky. And now that looks like it's a little too light there. So I'm going to just go ahead and buff it out. Really, like, super lightly with the brush that I used before. Like, I'm not even, I didn't get more product. I'm not touching it. Just going to diffuse that harsh line. Because we don't want angry brows. I want them to look soft and natural. And for now, that'll do. I'm not looking for absolute perfection today. It's just basically to show the technique, and that is it. So, what I'm going to do, same as I usually do. First of all, I have some of this left. You don't want to waste it. So I'm going to take my P. Louise base and just go over my whole lid now. Even though I'm literally going to the store and coming right back home, the thing is, when you put shadow on without a base, at least when I do, I mean, I have natural dark discoloration. I need to clean this brush because I could see streaks. But when you have natural dark discoloration, it really takes away from the color you're trying to put there. And there's that one little hair again. He's gonna get ripped out, I'm telling you that. Okay. I didn't know if I wanted to do this today because I've been really sore the past 2 days at least. Yesterday was the worst because I decided to take my Christmas tree out by myself, because my husband usually does. He'll take the lights off and put the ornaments out, and then I just kind of pick it all up. But I just wanted it out. It was beautiful, but it was too big. It's small in here and just in my way. Cats keep going underneath it, and I couldn't get to them. I'm just like, oh. All right. So that's done. Now I'm going to take care of the top. I think they look pretty even. Like, I'm not really mad about them. So what I'm going to do is go in with my Lime Life foundation, and we're just going to gently go around. We've already put some on, but I'm not doing any concealer to like really cover everything today. I just don't see the need to waste it. I'm going to go in with the yellow concealer though under the eyes. Like, no matter what, I need it under the eyes. I've honestly been getting more sleep than usual though, which is good. But winter just kills me. I just look like a corpse. It's like you live in the north and then winter comes and you turn into a White Walker. It's true though. Get the nose. Alright. Back in. Remember to get in the nostrils. I know it feels weird, but, and even now, I mean, I know people are like, oh, I don't even like, I just do my eyes because I have to wear a mask. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't just do my eyes. I would look so weird if I just did that. I mean, I've done, I did a really cute look in the summer with like just white eyeliner, but I mean, that looks nice when you're tan. When you're freaking spectral spectral being. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. And I'm not worried about covering up these guys, stuff like that. Not today. I'm not going to do bronzer. I'm just, you know, because sometimes, even when I don't do that stuff, it still looks nice. So I'm like, I'm not curling my hair. I'm just tired. But I wanted to show that. See, look, I cut into that. Son of a bitch. I got a little too crazy. Hair, that little bitch. Always digging for stuff. Story of my life. I literally need like a professional handler. Like, seriously. Not even just a professional organizer, like a professional handler. So someone can be like, here's all of your stuff. I don't know where it is. I have this one. No. This one tiny tweezers in here. And of course it's in like a little tube. I'm not going to waste time. Everybody's going to be like, why are you making a video digging through your bullshit? Isn't that why everybody makes videos though? You just talk and dig through your bullshit. Oh, I forgot my fragrance today. I love this one, but I really only would wear it in winter because it's pretty strong. I like a lot of beachy smells in the summer. Alright, I'm doing gray because my shirt is gray. I'm going to do it real quick. Bang it out. And that's it. I just need a fluffy freaking brush do I got? You are not fluffy, but... Oop, there's my friend. Hello, buddy. Okay, I'm going to go in... Ooh, this is my favorite color in here. I'm going to use Wednesday. It's closest to like what my sweater looks like. Just going to grab some on the fluffy brush, and so it's similar to the bombshell look, but with creepy colors instead. You want to get all the way down to the lash line because I am not doing liner today. And you just pretty much gotta pat it on, and I shove it in, like I'll shove it in to the lid here. I really wish I didn't have hooded lids. There's so many pretty eye looks I see, and I'm like, I love it, but it just doesn't look the same on me. I used to always think when I was younger that no matter what I did, it would turn out like exactly like the magazines. Just like when I was a kid, I would go to sleep and I would put curlers in my hair, like sponge rollers in my hair, and think that I was going to come out with like an 80s perm. And I mean, I was in like 3rd grade, so it didn't turn out that great. I'm going into Death Blow, which is a really nice white. So anyway, I would wake up in the morning and take them out thinking I was going to look like, I don't know who, anyone in the 80s with the, you know, nice curly hair. And it was a nightmare every time. But every night that I did it, I still did it, just waiting to see if maybe the next time it turned out the way I wanted it to. But no. That's how you learn, though. Trial and error. You know, take things as they come. Okay, I'm going to use this. It's like a shorter bristle brush. It's like stained. It seems like it has brown on it, but there's nothing coming off on my hand. And I'm going to go into Embalmed because it's got a little bit of shimmer. It's kind of close to Wednesday. I'm just going to pat you on here. So I just want to like stick it there. Because then I'm just going to smudge it out like all over. Perfect. Okay. Again, quick. Well, for 23 minutes it's quick, I guess. The longest, I think, is the brows, for sure. The brows take the longest. This didn't blend all the way up where it meets the white on the brow bone, so I'm going to take another one in between. Ooh. I'm going to take this shimmery Goodbye. I think that'll be fun. Let's see what happens. I guess that's my new motto. Let's see what happens, right? It's gotta be. How the hell else are you gonna survive? Okay, I think that worked out really good. Just to transition it. And my eye looks might end up being the same but with different colors, but only because I cannot change the shape of my face. So, alright, gonna set with powder. Let's go with the lighter powder since we're looking a little ghastly today. That's okay, because then when you look ghastly, people stay the hell away from you in the store. It's not a bad thing to have people afraid of you. Just gonna pop it in. Oh, my poor neck. When I die, I should donate my body to science because it's like an anomaly. Where are you, friend? Where are you? The little blender brush. Oh, I don't want that one with the brown on it. Alright, we'll use this one. My other favorite, the Tarte. I'm going to go in with a darker color underneath. I'm just going to use Solemnly Swear just to kind of... And it's the same idea as what I did the other day with the liner, but with shadow. I'm just going to pat it on. Do it wider here and bring it in. So then look, it makes your eye look that much bigger. And I hate that I gotta make these faces, but I guess doesn't everyone. I don't like to touch where I've done it before, like lifting your skin, because then I screw up the makeup and you got a big fingerprint in it. Okay, I'm going to use the other end to just get that line and bring it up. I thought that was like a crusty, but it's a hair. Okay. I think that looks cute. I do want to do like a shimmer on the inner corner. I've kind of really been into that. I hate opening these. Why, Anastasia? You're gonna bust our nails trying to open this shit. What do we got? A lot of these glitters have like chunks in them, and I'm not a fan of chunks. Like those, like glitter chunks are fine, but there's like weird, like, for example, if you have the Huda palette, like this guy here, what's that? Supermoon, pretty color, but there's like, I don't know, it just leaves like weird shit. I don't know, I'll try it. Because I otherwise just have like big old glitter chunks. So, whip it in here. And I really wanted to drag it because I kind of wanted to give it that creepy, ghostly, ethereal type look. That looks pretty. See, dark can be pretty. Alright, blush. I love this blush. I'm going to say it every time that they need to bring this color back. The nude pink from Westmore Beauty. It's my favorite. It's just the most perfect mauve color. And one good thing with this one is it'll actually kind of take the place of bronzer. Not really, but in a way. Like it'll help sculpt your cheeks because it's got these like little bit of shimmer-ish going on. Not crazy, but just to warm it up a bit. I'm gonna blend here because that looks creepy if you got it just like splatted on. Reminds me of the like the old ladies at the square with the cream blush like smushed on their faces. Okay. I keep feeling like there's like a hair. There's something on here. Gross. As long as it's not in my mouth. Alright, going with the ethereal theme, even though I didn't want to make this long. I get carried away. Let's do the L'Oreal Lumi Shimmerista. Because this one is really cute. We're going to bring it up here. Then we're going to bring it up here. What I got left, I'm going to put here. You really don't need a lot. It's actually for like 14 bucks. It really wasn't a bad deal. Just want to get like a tiny more bit on my nose. Alright. Oh, I found my other concealer. Good. I'll use that next time. Okay, last thing. Let's do the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is going to blend that brow powder that you put on just a little bit. And then also get those brows lifted. I wish I could rip that hair out. It is what it is right now. Just going for it. Okay. Ever Whiplash Mascara. Light coat just to separate, get them spread out to where you want them to be, but touch the roots. Don't be afraid to touch your under eyelid. Okay, and I always use like 10,000 coats of mascara, because I'm just that kind of girl, and that's how that goes. Nice. So quiet outside. It's like death. Miss the frogs, the crickets. Soon. I was thinking today, I'm like, oh my God. Can it just be June already, please? Just over this shit. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I'll just do my lips and then we will be done. Let's see what we got today. Need to get more lipsticks. Kind of want to do this purple, but I kind of don't. It's the one that I like. The one that I love the most with, let's do this. We're going to go with Jeffree Star Deceased. That's going to be our girl today. I don't like certain nude lipsticks because it has to look like you're wearing something. And this one's got a nice dusty mauve tone to it. That's a tip too that I can't really talk about with when I'm putting these on. Don't willy-nilly it with your arm. Anchor your pinky. Same thing when you're painting your nails. A lot of people have a problem painting their nails and they're like, I don't know how. You have to anchor your hand. If you anchor it, it gives you more control. Hence the anchor. You're in control. Right side. Always get skimmed. All right, that's good, because I'm literally going to be here for like 18 hours. Okay. That looks good. All right, did my perfume, did my everything. Where's my brush? I haven't parted my hair on the side in a minute. Ooh, that looks cute like that. I always like, if I have bangs, like a little piece hanging down. Just a little piece, dude. I didn't say like all of it, man. Shit. Whatever. Not gonna work today. Little hairs getting in my way. A lot of people are afraid of hairspray too. Don't be afraid of hairspray. Hairspray is like literally my favorite styling product in the entire world. I can work magic with hairspray, a rat tail comb, and bobby pins. I don't even need a curling iron sometimes. Okay, let's turn that off. Just about 40 minutes, not too bad. All right, hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day or a great weekend whenever this decides to upload. Bye.